Welcome back to A Moment in History. I'm Seth Udinsky. Well, if you lived in America for some time, you might be familiar with the yellow flag that has a rattlesnake coiled on it and the phrase, "Don't tread on me." The flag has become the subject of scrutiny by many in the political left, but patriots across the nation love this flag for its history in the birth of the nation. So what is this famous flag and why is it meaningful in the story of America? Let's discover the answer to this question by traveling back to the American Revolution to learn about the Gadsden flag. Now, the Gadsden flag is synonymous with early American lore in similar fashion to, for example, the famed Betsy Ross flag of the late 18th century. Now, the rattlesnake might seem like a rather odd choice for the animal of national identity of the United States, but there is some history even to this. You see, the rattlesnake first appeared as early as 1754 in American political lore in some cartoons written actually by the founding father Benjamin Franklin. The idea behind the Gadsden flag is basically this. If the British overlords would dare to step on the rights of the colonists, for example with heavy taxes or unfair trade rules or personal overreach, the colonists would snap back at their overlords like a rattlesnake snaps at a leg trying to step on it. The name of the flag is associated with American Colonel Christopher Gadsden, who helped patent the flag actually in the early years of the Revolution as a founding contributor to the birth of the United States Marines. The flag also gained notoriety with the rise of the Marine Corps, speaking of which, in 1775, which in its early days famously carried the Gadsden flag as its personal symbol in skirmishes against the Brits in the first months of the war. Now, part of the reason these American patriots took the rattlesnake to represent their struggle for liberty was the fact that the rattlesnake only lives in the United States and it will only attack when it is provoked. Well, as history shows, the spirit of the Gadsden flag was alive in the American Revolution as the United States overthrew its ruling British overlords and gained its independence. Now, in recent years, we have to mention that revisionist historians have attempted to disgrace the flag as a symbol of slavery. While there are reports of Confederates attempting to usurp the flag in the Civil War, it must be noted that this flag has no connection to institutionalized slavery. Instead, it's a symbol of freedom and a righteous fight against government overreach. That's an object lesson that all Americans need to learn today. Thanks so much for joining me once again for A Moment in History.